Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's live 1st of June, the day and the time we have been waiting for, I don't know, a month now. So if we are now in the trades, we are supposed to be doing well. So let's check out the markets. So I know you guys are already here. Welcome very much, everyone. Cool. So there's some people from my chat. There is some people from my YouTube channel. There's some others from TradingX. Cool. So I just want to go through how I would think for for this week, and we've all been planning out this kind of week. So here on TradingView, I posted a chart where I have said I want this one to go higher. Is it higher, higher, higher? Is it going good? Well, it had a dip and I didn't like it. It was okay, but didn't like it still. And now we are higher again. So according to my plan, we are doing absolutely fantastic. Boom. That's kind of what we do. So expecting dollar weakness. I'm expecting dollar weakness to be very strong dollar weakness. And if we're now going to the DXY, just to start off there, we are falling. Great. Then everything is good. Everything is cool. Then we are up to speed with what we needed to do this week. So I think this is the weekly. This is the weekly pivot point. This is the zone to sell from. This is the zone to take profit from. And since we are so aggressively selling off this week, not only expecting, but also what we are seeing in the market, we are probably going down to around 89.10. Hello, Abrahams. It seems like Australian dollars getting there. Yes. Have you ever been to my who is that? Which country is that? Hello, Nina. Very excited. Glad to have you here. You can't see me? Well, I guess you can see me. I am drinking coffee, Abbas. Yes, as always. I'm always drinking coffee, even at times. I think it was on Sunday, on the live and having Sunday. I drank coffee at 8 p.m. I should never have done that. So, people of this great, what do you call it? People of this great chat, I would just kindly ask you to, what kind of pairs do you want me to cover today? Is there any pairs you want me to cover today? So if we can, go through that first, that'd probably be the best part, and we can take them from there. These nuts. What's up, bro? I'm very good, Innocent. Very good. Aussie yen, gold, Australian dollar, CAD. And asks, where can you find efficient Forex news? I'm not sure, Trading, if you have any good signal services for news kind of a thing, or services for news, but I use Forex Live. We can go into that. So they're talking very straightforward, very small articles about whatever they're talking about. And, I like them. They are straightforward, free, and all those things. A lot of stuff that will help you out with whatever InstaForex and stuff like that. But, they have good sources, straight to the point, and good market insights. And there's not a lot of what I want you guys to do when you look at a news, like the hot tip, the biggest tip to become a best Forex trader you can ever be, is to leave out any analysis that goes into, well, EUR USD went to 122.50 today. It is stagnant around that area. Don't go there. Don't go to technical analysis news or whatever their analysis is. It's their analysis, their opinions. It might interfere with your fear or your hopes, and it might go against them. It might go with them. There's no really, what do you call it, at that leading vision. It's like you can't really track them. How good are they really? They're just saying what has happened already today, and then leave those out. So that is one. And the other one is forexstreet.com news institutional research. It is a bit of, sometimes it has some technical analysis articles, but mostly This is forecast of banks. For example, Credit Suisse think that they're going to have correction up to 2012 for USD CAD, for example. And they're thinking, Commerzbank is thinking the copper will resume the climb to all-time high. So I think this is a better one. And I think this is better. So that's kind of my answer there. So where do we do? Try financial dues. Probably also. I haven't tried them before. So where could we go from beginning to end? There's a lot of yen pairs today. Okay, interesting. I love yen. I love yen. Gold is dropping now. Well, that is kind of late now. You should have traded that yesterday, though, if you were thinking of that. So let's start out with my favorite euro dollar. What are we doing here? So I sent out call it a signal. I sent out that's kind of the area you should be buying today. So that's already gone. So if you're thinking of buying euro dollar at the moment, sorry, bro, we are already late because we are in profit. The other thing was I bought around the open, so somewhere in this area, probably a bit lower. So somewhere around this price here, I also bought. So this is kind of what I have done this week. So I think that, pretty good, pretty straightforward. And coming into tomorrow, I think by using these pivot points that you might be notified by now, is that they're looking into tomorrow's, there we are, tomorrow's 22.36 and 22.30. Cool. What was the target, you might ask? As far as I remember it to be, it is around 23.30, just in a range where Nick had his in his previous live today. So around 23.30, that is kind of where I'm looking for. So we still have 85 pips left to go. Yeah, I think that's fair enough. Why? What happened today? We already hit target today. Boom! Congratulations on the profits, bro. And should it be out? Well, that's totally up to you. Can it fall from now? Yes, it can. It won't bother me even a single digit. All right. So we already bought here. We already bought here. So what are we doing now? That's how we do it. If you are a seller, please be advised. Wait until Monday to look for your trades. That's my hot tips. I'm not saying it's going to fall on Monday, but if you have a double top on euro around 23.30 on Monday, yeah, you have at least a theory to go short. But right now, no, you should not be selling anything here. The reason why is because we're currently bullish. Technical analysis, straightforward. Seasonality, you're not in line with that. So just out of that kind of scenario, you shouldn't be. I know there's not many of you, but some of you are inclined to sell it because it goes higher, but it must come down. No, it doesn't need to. It doesn't own you anything. You need to follow what does it do on the day-to-day, on the week-to-week and day-to-day basis. What is your expectations? What is the market actually doing? And if the market does not agree with you, if you sold 2,100 pips ago, you should now be out. And by my experience, someone is still in it. That's just all. So, pound yen seems to be making its way back to support. Yeah, pound today has been. I shared something in my Discord channel. So I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I shared some GIF where pound was a bit of pound. Go to pound. So I'm done with here. So stop loss below here, stop loss below here. That should be break even right now. You should not be losing anything on this one. This one should be 50 pips stop loss. Good to go. Good to go. Pound. Yeah, this one took the whole. Oh wow, we went from target to target on a single day. Wow. Okay. So what I shared earlier today in the chat in my Discord channel was a woman falling down the stairs. I have humor, though, it's just a GIF, but, it really just falls hard when it fell. So support has been crushed. So what do we do now? Well, we start all over again. If I was a buyer, I probably would have been buying in this area, and by now I should probably have been out. That's kind of what I would normally have been doing. Am I inclined to buy this again? Yes. I think it maybe went too fast up and then fast down again. That doesn't smell. We are strong. No, it doesn't. So can we take EUR instead? I like that one better. Choose your friends kindly. Yeah, I told them to buy 41.75 to 41. Yeah, cool. Yeah, also it's still a buy in this area. It's still, and you're still inclined if you're a buyer to buy there. But if you already tried, I'm saying psychologically you still are okay. And if it comes down again, you should be like, is this really where I want to be? Is this a market condition I want to be in? And then we'll look into this kind of scenario here where we are range bound. Oh, I have to do that. My theory is that if there's a range with Fibonacci, it's a 50% retracement. Wow, look at that. It's a 50% retracement on the dot. My theory worked only in this case, but sometimes it does. Howdy, White King. Howdy, Michael. Sorry, Michael. Yeah. So this is actually bullish now. I actually like this one. Is it not USD strength? Is it? No, not really. This is just pound falling off the sky. I don't know what the reason was. It doesn't need to be a reason other than it was take profit for the day, and you should be out if you're a buyer. But if you're a short swing trader, I don't know. I don't know the reason. I don't know. Did Boris Johnson say anything stupid today? I don't know. So that's kind of it. So what was the target? What was the target for pound? Does anyone remember? Yeah, 43, give or take. So we're still inclined to go higher. We're still, in it, and it can still go higher. So where would you put your stop loss? Probably around 41, 42, or some down here. So you still have 70 pips down to your stop loss. It's a bit far away, but you take the risk. I won't. It's up to you, kind of a thing, So kill it. But yeah, not financial advice whatsoever. Just saying, if you want to, cool, you're still allowed to, but I wouldn't. Yeah, Bailey, blah 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 blah. If he just hints rates, yeah, maybe Governor Bailey said something interesting. The other thing with Aussie, just very quickly with you, and then we will go into some of the yen pairs I have noticed. Okay, cool. What did I buy? I don't remember. I have buys in here. True. Market opened, and then one from Friday here. So somewhere in this area I have a buy, and then I told the group to buy somewhere in this area, kind of a thing, maybe a bit lower, so area-ish. So all three of them should be in profit by now. Boom! Congratulations. Though it's only what I trade, only my personal trade, and only what I do. That's only thing. So the other thing is, are we still on track? We are still on track to 78.50, give or take. Something. It's still a range, by the way. So if you feel like the range is not really your thing, yes. Did we try last week? Yes. Did we hit stop loss? Yeah. And did we go higher again? Yeah. So we're just waiting. So what really happened today was an interest rate meeting with RBA today. I don't know what Trader Nick said, but I'm going to be short about it. And I'm going to be straightforward with you about it. What really happened today was one thing only. We said, boom, into take profit. Price falls down again to go higher. And somebody asked me, what happened today? Well, it took profit. Chill, bro. When things takes profit, things need to go back, have a pullback, so we can go higher again. We need to breathe. Market also needs to breathe. Yeah, you want your TV or something. So going back to where you were earlier today, which one should we take first? Australian dollar CAD. Patrick NG says Australian dollar CAD. I'm going to be very quick with you. I don't know what your analysis is here. Where do you want to go, up or down, Patrick? But I'm just going to say with you, straightforward, nothing is more difficult than selling and buying, and you're back down to the buy price. So if you're a buyer, this is where you should be in. If you're a seller, this is where you should be in. Anything in between is just mediocre trading. Same thing here. This is where you sell, this is where you buy, and you came back to entries, so you'd be break even. This is also, though, a bearish trend. So if you're a trend trader, you should only be looking to sell, actually selling. And if you are a buyer, you actually need a higher high, higher low situation and then going. But I'm not trading Australian versus the CAD whatsoever in my trading style, because it's inclined to go sideways. And if I can get 150 on Australian dollar, US dollar versus Australian CAD dollar versus Canadian dollar, and only getting 50, I will take the 150. Okay, that's kind of how life is sometimes. Then we can go through Australian dollar yen. We can go through that. That's okay. That's another thing that we can go through. Pound Aussie. Someone else always asks me about pound Aussie, and I don't know where it's going to go. I'm sorry, my brother. It's very difficult fundamentally, technically, pair to analyze for me, by the way. I have to be honest with you. It is difficult. The reason why is because it doesn't really give you good trends. That's all. So Australian dollar yen, this is where you buy. This is where you could have sold. I don't know if I would, but it is what it is, I guess. So it's stuck. So what are you, buyer or seller? Or if you're waiting for this one to go higher, then you can ask the Forex God Almighty and say, hey, do you think it's going to go higher? And Forex God Almighty will say, I don't know. You choose. So I want you to become the expert. You are deciding what are you going to do, and then you do your bet, and then don't expect the market to always agree with you. Don't always say that since the market didn't agree with me, I'm such a terrible trader, I always lose. No, it's only because you're wrong at this given time only. And if you consistently are wrong, then you have to go through your strategy and probably add some knowledge. That's all. Adding knowledge every single day is the most important thing. USD CAD, I will look at USD CAD in a very moment. The other thing is, for Australian dollar yen, I am inclined to buy this one. So if I was a buyer, I would only have a buyer here, somewhere around this area here, more likely this area here, hopefully, if I have the patience. But I'm not trading it personally right now. And then I will wait for higher high, pull back. So if you're going to increase your position here in Australian dollar, don't do it right now. Wait for a new high, wait for it to come back, and then you wait for the price to come back. That's all. Straightforward, easy, straightforward. No fuss on Australian dollar USD yen so far. USD CAD. Okay. Here we have another one that I really want to mention, is that we are aggressively falling. Now we have a retracement here, we have a retracement here, and we have a new low here. So what do you do now? Are you going to sell here for the third time? It's a bit low. Maybe wait for a bigger pullback before falling. Yeah, cool. And we are going down to 1960 something. So this one is more stronger falling than Euro, Aussie, and all of the other things. This is one that does the best so far, given whatever is happening to dollar. So if you are not in the sell on Monday, I can't help you, bro. I can't help you. Somebody said to me that it doesn't really matter. It was a bank holiday, whatever. No, it's last day of May. It is super important day. And if you didn't take it, you were sleeping on your job. I'm sorry, but this is not over. You can still wait for pullbacks. It's added risk to your position if you haven't already sold at 2080, which was already mentioned to you. But yeah, and this can just fall straightforward to down to 1900s and be done and go on and over. Like, it doesn't need to do anything. But if you're given, like, it's not like you have to have kids in life, but if you're given, the blessing of having kids, or be given the blessing to to run for your country, or swim for your country, whatever your profession in, then you take the opportunity. But if you're not, then don't be sad or angry or anything about it. It's about 20 minutes after the news. Is the bear running out of momentum on gold? We can look into that. But don't really, out of momentum. We can look into that soon. So the other thing is I want to mention to you guys, I'm going to go into my personal email account. Whoops, that was a bit too much information. So what I have done, I have subscribed to different emails from ING, from Westpac, from Nordea, from Danske, from but what else? Danske, and then minimally, and then OPAC and stuff like that. So I get news kind of into my email, so I can just look at it now. According to IG, Canada remains on the right track, and GDP is 5.6. First Q analyzed GDP growth. Cool. Now I know. Now this is another way of having news that you have filtered yourself, and you're just reading the. I'm definitely just reading the top, and if it's more interesting for me, I will read more. And Eurozone inflation surges to ECB target as economics reopen. Great, fantastic news, right? The other thing is, before this week was starting, there was ING. They had their forecast for this week. They're targeting 89 on USD. We're not too far off that on USD. Mildly bearish, mildly bullish on Euro USD, targeting 123. Sounds like what we are doing already. So just a way to filter out your noise. That's all. The other thing to then is, then we can look at New Zealand yen, I would believe so. Going into more yen pairs, that would be great. Dollar CAD is still falling. Cool. New Zealand yen. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that. I want higher lows. Okay, that's what I buy. I don't buy lower lows. This is trying to fight lower. So sometime someone said, apparently, that made this one fall. Maybe, what was it, on Monday? Like Sunday, they were talking about trade war with China. I don't know, something like that. Like they were joining the trade war. Maybe why can't you just stop the trade war? I don't want trade war. I'm not sitting here in Norway to listen to you New Zealand guys and Chinese guys to fight or trade war. Stop doing those nonsense. That is not what we do as traders. We want peace, harmony, trade. Everyone is happy. Everyone is doing well. Everyone is trading with each other. Everyone is increasing their own financial freedom. That's what we want to do. Not like fighting each other because someone said something bad. News update. You say your screen is full for whatever, not getting, not understanding. Okay, I apologize. You're not clear to this in this channel what to say. What do you say? Buy or sell? Only talking. Okay, I'm sorry. News updates. I do apologize that you feel this way, that I'm only talking, but I apologize. I'm only giving you my analysis of what is important for you as a trader to look into. What the trades I've already done was analysis of yesterday. I can only analyze the market for tomorrow and whatever. And I'm not here to give you trades. I'm sorry if that was your expectation, but I can tell you how you can try to consistently make trades analysis every single time. So if I make you understand the market better, so you yourself can trade better for the future, I can tell you what to buy or sell something right now. Cool. But that's not going to help you anything, because if I die tomorrow, what are you going to do then? I better teach you something long-term then. That's why I'm here. Okay? So I want to teach you to fish, not just giving you a fish. I can feed you today, fine. But that doesn't help you tomorrow. You're going to be hungry tomorrow again. So let's keep to that. Okay. USD. Oh, boom. Yes, that is what I talk about, people. I don't remember when I did this. I don't know when. Maybe it wasn't Sunday Live I have on my channel. By the way, Eivindfx. Isn't that great? Like, come on. I don't do use this Rsi. I take pride in this one. This one I take pride in. Because I remember this is the only week of the year I probably will be selling use this Rsi. And, well, here we are. So what was the analysis then? The analysis is use this Rsi. Let's go to where could that be? Forex Live seasonality. Forex Live seasonality June. I think that's somewhere I posted that, and it has to be like within the last past weeks. This is bad. I should have done this before, but cool. So I read this one. I shared this one with you, and this is June is the second worst month for users we see over the past 20 years. The pair has fallen 10 of the past 11 years, and this is the 11th of 12. Decline is averaging 1.02%, which is around 100 pips. Around 100 pips fall. And I've looked through some charts before, and it's kind of like just falling, just falling. So this is a good chart, but right now it's too late to sell. I'm sorry, brother, but you should have done your analysis on Sunday, which we were together before the market opened. I even posted a weekly forecast. Trinic also did that. So we've all planned this out before it really happened. I apologize if so. So this is going really great. Boom, boom, fantastic. Good on you. The other thing then to mention out here is that thing is going to plan. That's kind of what is happening right now. So there's nothing more to do. Target is 80, 88. What do you do for tomorrow? You probably look for a pullback. How do you look for a pullback on this one? I'm going to give you a signal, okay? So my signal to you is somewhere between here and here, you can look to sell it. I'm not saying it will come here. I'm not saying it should come here, but I'm just going to give you, some tips and hints. You need to look for a support that will now turn resistance, something like that. It's a bit far up, and then you can look for this or this. Those are two levels I would do technically look into. So by London Open tomorrow, I would be like, where's price? And if price is around those prices, around resistance tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., I will take it. And if it doesn't, then there is no shame in letting the profits run, right? So yeah, he's here to get a Lambo. I can give you a Lambo. I can rent a Lambo today. You want to go rent a Lambo today? Great, I will do that. That doesn't make you a better trader. I'm sorry, that doesn't make you a better trader. I can show you Lamborghinis. I can show you Bentleys. I can show you Maserati. I can probably show you Jaguar. I can go to the dealership today and rent one. But so yeah, even looking at this one, it's even falling into profit. So I want to. Okay, sorry, we have to do that again. Next pairs, people. Next pairs. I forgot to. Yeah, of course we can go to gold. We have to go into gold. Yes. So gold diggers, hashtag gold diggers. If you're a gold digger or gold gang, maybe that's for the next people. So my people are gold diggers. The reason why in Norwegian is because digging is not digging. Well, that's the English word for it. Digging. The Norwegian word for dig is to love something. So gold diggers will love gold in Norwegian. So dig English. Dig English. English in translation. Nope. Dig hot, but also to dig. I couldn't find it. Whatever. So then that's that. The other thing is then let's go to gold. Gold is falling. Oh no! What's going on? We are falling. Oh no, we can't do that. You disagree a lot with me, Abbas. You are sometimes my worst enemy when it comes to my trade plans. You're like, no, I don't think so. No, you're wrong. No, but no, I love you, bro. It's all I love that you're wrong. You guys, generally speaking, for every one of you, you can be as you can be as you can disagree with me as much as you want. I love that, but that won't change me. Do you know why? Because I believe in my system and I believe in my research. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I have no problem with it. I will just move on, and I will be happy for you if you made profits. I will probably go and eat off your candy or your cake instead of my own cake. Okay, we'll try to make cakes. Gold gang. All right. So, what is this? Supporter. Then, what is that? The weekly buy price. Where's the price going right now? It's pulling back a bit. Okay, so what was that all about? Then that was what we wanted to see this week. The other price you kind of want to see was this price, 1886. That was on Friday. I'm sorry, you're a bit late on that one. So we're coming back now to 1895, give or take, 96 maybe. Cool, that was your buy price. So this is your first time, this is your first opportunity to buy this week. I don't know if you know this, but that's kind of what you should do. And if your stop loss is supposed to be below 1878, and you're good to go. Okay. What else? I was supposed to say, okay, what was the target going to be today? It was a weekly. Is it monthly? Is it monthly going to 2000? Yeah. So if you're looking to monthly, I'm not saying we're going down to 8060, by the way. That's kind of monthly entry, but I don't think we're going to go there. But if we now go high, we might go to 2000. That's what I want to see. And I've said that target for quite a long time now. But are we going to be blind selling this one or buying this one? No. But now was your first opportunity only. And then we have to see if it goes in the right. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. So if you're already in a buy price higher than 1886, cool. It has not made a lower low yet. Everything is fantastic. Fantastico. Bravissimo. Hello, Fernandez. EJ, please. I'm talking to that guy, to Free Fishnetter. Yeah, cool. So, what else? What else do I have to tell you about this one? Is it gonna fall? Is gold gonna fall? The market will tell us, okay? The market will tell us. We don't know what the market is going to do, but what we do know is it is going to do what it wants to do. You only need to make trade plans. You need to be able to fish when the market gives you the fish. And the other times you should just be relaxing, talking to me, having fun, eating cake, drinking coffee. Cheers, mate. And relaxing. Don't nurture your trades. I do that nowadays. That's because I haven't slept too much. So when I haven't slept much, I nurture my trades. I'm looking at the trades, like looking at the P&L all the time, like what is happening, what is happening, what is happening. Is it falling? Is it falling? Is it going to fall now? Is it going to fall now? Don't do that. Please do something else. Please cut your lawn. Today is 20 degrees or whatever it is. It's so hot. It was negative 20. So now I'm going from negative 20 back in the winter to plus 20 Celsius, whatever that is in Fahrenheit, 50, 60 degrees Fahrenheit, something. So right now I should be outside eating rice cream. The reason why I say this is not because, you shouldn't have nothing else to do. You can clean, you can do whatever. My point is, you as a trader need to know when should you be at the market, when should you not be at the market. London open, New York close, which is around 10 p.m. my time, around 5 p.m. New York time. Then you should put your entries for the next day. You should be gone. And now you should be relaxing, enjoying the markets, the profits, the losses, whatever it's been giving you. So what is my target for gold? 2000. That is my target, TP. Currently, yeah, around now, could be a buy price. I'm not saying you should buy. I'm not saying it shouldn't fall. I'm saying, this could be an opportunity. It's up to you to take it. If it fits your system, cool, good on you. NFP comes in. Oh, very important. Oh, okay, that's important. The reason why that's important, because the market will rush to get profits before NFP. Not NFP in itself is important, but what does it do to the market? It will then make it easier to get faster profits. You know what I mean? So what are we? Where are we on Euro USD today? Oh yeah. All right, I'm happy today. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm just joking around. So yeah, I just saw 2022.50. So yeah, that was a happy dance for me. That was a happy dance for me. You know, I love that. So what is another thing for gold? It is highly manipulated to just fall hard and then go back up again. You know, you feel me? Where's your stop loss? According to your lot size, whatever that is. According to your lot size, whatever that is. Okay. So I'm just going to be live. Cool. So what else? So the overall trend is bullish. You know, we're going higher, we're going higher, we're going higher, we're going higher. We are targeting 2000. When is it no longer a when is it no longer a buy? Around 1870 area, I will no longer be confident in the buy. You probably stop lossed out a long time before that happens. That is not my point. My point is, as long as we are above 1870, give or take, I would look for price to come to support. Okay. Ahmad, hello, my friend. Glad to be here. You missed me. I missed you so much too. Your USD is moving so happily. Oh, happy day. I'm so happy about it. I don't know. I want to look at my trading account at the moment. That's kind of what I want to do. You want 5,000. You know, we can just throw prices out in the air. Doesn't really matter. And 2,000, by the way, it's an imaginary price, which actually fits into my, you know, into my analysis for today, for this week. Just want to mention something. This Nordea thing, read through it, see if you understand anything of it, and come back to me or whoever and see, did you understand anything? The more you try to understand, the more you Google to make things understandable for you, maybe into your own language or into English, because sometimes it's difficult. And what does it really matter to the market? The other thing to mention is the nowcast GDP forecast out of New York Fed. The Fed, they have a forecast. They are currently forecasting GDP Q2, which ends around July, at 4.25. Past one was 4.6? No, Q1 was a 4.6.4. Okay, so we are 6.4 in Q1 and 4.25, sorry, on Q2. What does that mean? We are above 2 or 3%. That's kind of where GDP should be, around 2 or 3%. We are way above it. Doesn't matter to me? No. This is forecasted. This is okay. This is how the market should be. Okay? Breathe. Breathe, 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 breathe. Kevin Tran, you said you're new here. Do you use Wayne pivot points? Yes, I do, Netta. I do use him. I also know the guy who made the actual pivot points for TradingView, by the way. If you want to talk to him, I have his number. And if you need help, that's all. And that's kind of where I am here, to help you out, traders. What else? Any hints about NFP? NFP was crushed last time. Now we're expecting somewhere around 500 to 600,000 new jobs added. Remember, what was happened last time was a shock to the analyst in terms of they were terribly wrong. Probably also their ego, because it's supposed to be the best traders in the world. You know, they're supposed to be the best traders and the best analysts in the world, and they're not really right at all. So I think they're going to be more cautious this time around. But just take the NFP event is not the event. Okay, can I give you that as once again? NFP event is not the event itself. The number is not the event. The event is, what does it mean to the economy? What does it mean to our trading? And it should be the end of our trading week, by the way. And what does it signal? Does it signal that the economy in America overall, generally in the trend, is doing better, is doing worse? Is the number itself far off or far in? That's what happened last time. It was far off. It doesn't happen that way. So that's why you had a market move, a euro dollar of more than 100 pips. That is absolutely out of normality in these kind of common trading conditions. 50 pips, 20 to 50 pips is kind of normal. 100, that was a bigger market correction or whatever you can call that. So have that in mind, okay? Why are you going to trade an FFP? I am going to trade it, but I will already have done my trades by then. So I will trade it by not having positions open for that. So yeah, super shocked. So my point, another point that I want to make out today, whatever your system is, you don't need to use pivot points. You don't need to use moving averages. You can just use support and resistance. That's kind of what the pivots are all about. It's a general term, what is done the previous period, but it gives me at least a bit more calm, a bit more safety, because I know if I go to euro dollar at the moment, go to euro yen, for example, I know that when I over time, that was wrong pivot points, I guess. When I over time, I know that when I look to buy in the buy zones, I am most likely the best time to buy. And when price is in this area, weekly side, it's not really the best time to buy. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy it anyways, but I would love to be buying down here as my plan A, plan B, whatever that is. And then as long as we have already done our analysis, we are in a bullish trend that is currently support, higher than that support. So we're still moving higher. Can this fall crash? All that? Yes. So the pivot point does not help you to create your buys, create direction to your technical analysis. No, it's just for you to have better prediction of where the market's going to go based upon where you should take your profit. Sometimes it goes in, sometimes it doesn't. But it doesn't take away your brain that you need. I want to teach you to use your brain. That is kind of where we need to be. And then this is just the last tool. Okay. For a longer time charts, can you use the latest candle as support or resistance? I don't know. I don't really look into single candles, because if I'm to look into single candles, so what do I do here? There's a lot of non-trendable candles. A lot of rejection, and then all of a sudden price goes up in the end. I don't use single candles because I would rather trade what price have done rather than the candle. So is it market structure? Maybe is that what you call it? So I would buy here, go to here. I would buy here, go to here, kind of thing, every time. And if in how does it come down? Is it fast? Is it hard? That comes down to analysis. But other than that, I have tried candlesticks, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I've tried it. I haven't found profitability in it, so I can't teach you or may say it is the best thing in this world. No, it's not. So have that in mind. I tried it. Only my personal opinion, my personal experience. That's all. What time frame do you look to decide direction of the trade? 4 hour or daily? Definitely not higher than 4 hour. The reason why I don't like daily is because that's for longer term trades to get enough information, and by daily time frame, I'm already lost the turnaround, and by the time 4 hour comes in, it is what it is, kind of a thing. So yeah, definitely agree to A trading. Make sure to subscribe, and also if you are not subscribed to my channel, I know trading is going to say that in the end, but what else? So okay, I lost myself there. Australian dollar, looking for this one to go higher. Cool, does well. In a trend. Euro going higher. Boom, boom, fantastic. Pound, somewhere still inclined, still something there. Pound yen. Oh, so this is a different than euro yen. This is already now coming into the buy zone. Am I going to buy it? Well, that depends on your entry rules. What you need to see. Is it candlesticks? Is it moving averages? Is it just price being there like I do? I just need price to be there. I'm cool with that. That's okay with me. So that's kind of now, this is what I would have done now. I would look into buying this one. I'm not going to give you any signals for whatever that guy was, whoever that guy was named. Patrick, was it Patrick? I don't know. But you you have to kind of know your prices, know your support, know your resistance, and take it from there. Yeah. Okay, can I just, I know I'm allowed. I'm not, I'm allowed to? I'm not. So here we are, Eivindfx, that's where it is. Oh, we went up. Thank you. USD CAD having a pullback, kind of what you want to see. I would take it down from London tomorrow. So right now, we can just do whatever it wants to, and then we can good to go. New Zealand dollar, it's actually falling. I don't like that, but you know, we can take it up tomorrow morning then. We haven't looked at oil. Oh, interesting. You know, again, coming down to the buy. Coming down to that buy price, didn't do it. Are you sad? Are you angry? Are you frustrated? Maybe. That's kind of up to you. But the market is moving hard, fast. That's kind of what we're expecting for this week as well. So what do you do then? 15-minute time frame, probably, maybe. Is that kind of you? I don't know if that is you, but that's kind of me when the market goes hard, fast, and we look for support resistance. Not really. Not really. So frustrating, I know, but that's kind of how life is sometimes. Don't always get it. I wouldn't be in this one if I was a trader. So have fun with that. Maybe only one position if I just took somewhere. But don't fight things if it goes too fast, if it just doesn't do what you want it to do. Because if it now comes hard down, you bought somewhere here, you bought somewhere here, and you are down there, that's going to hurt your account badly. Can you explain the settings? I'll probably make a video. I'm supposed to make that video. I'm sorry. I'm overworked. I'm sorry. My eyes are still open, right? Cool. So maybe one night I can make it. I probably have too little hours, but I will try to make it. The trading settings I do use. It takes a bit of time to explain them, but I use daily, weekly, and monthly. And other than that, I will probably, there's also in some of my videos, some of my lives, I think it's 2nd or 5th of May, I've also done those things. But you know, it comes. Don't worry, it comes very time soon. But yeah, here we are on USD splitting, good and go. The other thing here that I want to mention to you guys is, do you ever relax? Do you ever like, I don't find anything in this market that is good to trade? Do you ever experience that kind of situation where you're like, I don't care about this market anymore because it doesn't apply to my rules? Because not only are we going to look for trades, but you're also going to look for when is it not good to trade. And on dollar pairs at the moment, this is not a good time to be a buyer. It is terrible to be a buyer in a bearish market, by the way. And also in a range market, this is not a good time to be a buyer. That's just a general term of it. And that comes down to your risk. That comes down to your analysis. So this is a range, though we're expecting this one to fall further. And does it? Does it not? We don't know. But we will trade every pullback it has and apply those rules that we have of engagement. Do you use RSI? No, not at all. No. The reason why I don't use RSI is because I didn't find profitability in it. Can we go to euro dollar then, and then add RSI, maybe add RSI and then RSI? So just mentioning it, I don't know, I can't remember all the rules in this world, but let's see. So this should be a sell somewhere here. This should be a sell somewhere here. And this probably should be a buy, and this probably should be a buy. I'm not sure, I'm just guessing it. Okay, so if you sold here, you got, oopsie daisy. If you sold here, you got a 20 pip drawdown. You got a maximum 50 pip profit. That is terrible for me. I wouldn't even imagine having that. If I sold up here, yeah, okay, cool. That gave me some 130 pips. Cool, I would have taken that. And this one, I would then be 50 pips again, but I would have drawn on of 11. Cool. The thing is that I want to mention to you guys is, even though our side tells you to sell here, there's no guarantee. That is not a reversal sign of trend. It just says that the market is high and it should go lower, but it doesn't. There is no technical analysis that says this market has now turned lower. The market has reversed its momentum, and whatever's going to happen right now is absolutely terrible. It's going to fall hard. No, it doesn't do that. It just says it's too high. So I tried, by the way. I'm here. I wasn't going to make for you. I gave it a try. I tried my best, and I failed miserably. I don't know how much. I'm not going to say how much I lost to it. It wasn't pretty. Okay, it wasn't pretty. That's kind of that situation. So if you can't lose $1,000, yeah, yeah, probably not worth it. The other thing is, I don't find it consistently enough for me. So if you find it consistently giving you profits, giving you good entries, giving you good market conditions, and giving you good markets to trade in, I would love to talk to you, but I have not. I do apologize for that I have not found any profitability there. Yeah, Euro just pulling back. Australia going higher again. Cool. New Zealand stopped falling, at least. That's at least the minimum here. So I have found trend lines doesn't work for me personally. My brain, I would be tricked into taking terrible trades. Trend lines doesn't work for me. Following the trend does. A Bollinger Band, no, not really. Sometimes, yeah, but it depends. You need to be, at the market doing that. The other thing, support and resistance works great for me. That's kind of what I do. The other thing that I don't use is stochastic, MACD. I said the other day that it has no value to me. The reason is because, does it predict the market, the future? Not really. Does it tell something? Does it move the market? Is that the reason why the market moves? No, not really. So what does it explain the current market? No, it explains the market how it has been until now. So for me and my rules, I want something to look into the future. I want something that explains the market at the moment. Are we strong? Are we not strong? Are we good to go? Are we not good to go? If the price market falls, does the indicator tell me to start buying, or does it tell me to start buying because of it has reversed back up again? Do you use break and retest? But yeah, I don't do pattern trading like flag polls, and maybe that will make people angry. But people, if you look for channels, if you look for flag poles, or if you look for wedges, you can find them anywhere. Your eyes are going to be absolutely fantastic at looking and finding them. But I would probably have bought here or here, and look at how that went. I'm sorry. And I went out of that system in a way, and in anger, because it always went against me. So I reckoned this does not predict the market. It only explains the market. Okay? So it doesn't give me anything that, okay, let's do it differently then. Did your, whatever you call it, pattern or your breakout strategy, did that say that it's going to rise until the end of the year? No. Nothing technically indicates we're going up here to the end of the year. What does? Fundamental analysis. Okay? Fundamental analysis is what would then be, okay, we're going to go higher because A, B, and C, and Z. Because we have low interest rates, because they are still supporting the economy. We have Biden, that's kind of security, and we're good to go. And we have more economic development coming into the future. Great, fantastic. We're going higher. Let's go, brothers and sisters. Now, the technical analysis would then be, how are you going to get into the market? And I would then say, just look for support, just look for the retracement, try to wait for that. And if it does go away from you, well, the market didn't agree with you then. It's not that difficult. And, you're getting plenty of opportunities here. Do I need to wait for a break and retest? Probably not. No. I would buy in here. I bought in here, by the way. And I held it for as long as I could. This is no break and retest. There is no break and retest. There is no whatever. That it was just because Biden won and the market was showing bearish New Zealand bullishness. And okay, cool. That is where we're going to go. And we went. And then after that, I will try to enter more trades, but probably not getting much. Because if I will have to wait for break and retest, I will lose out on the opportunities at the bottom of where you're supposed to be a buyer. Because if I wait for break and retest, that doesn't always happen. But support and resistance, yes. So is this a break and retest? Maybe, if you look at it from that side. But other than that, yeah. Where do you put your levels? What do you mean, Jason? Hi, Queen. Look at your dollar right now. What is up with your dollar right now? Pulling back, I guess. Yeah, we have a new high, people. Like, cool. Everything is good. Good. They're good. So this is maybe your pullback to buy again. I'm not sure. That's not a signal, by the way. But maybe that's what the market would do. I hate for New Zealand dollar to go down. I don't want it to go down. I want it to go higher. So, it is what it is. Yeah. So where do I put my levels? I would put my levels at support targets of monthly pivots or major psychology level as 123, 124, 125, give or take. Hello, Nick.
Hi,
welcome.
Ivan. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing very well. And you?
We were just saying your mood today is awesome. You seem like you're in a good mood today.
Yes, I am.
That's good. It's lifting my own. So thank you for the positivity, and thank you, of course, for all the great analysis and content that you put out for us today.
You're welcome,
guys. If you haven't already found Ivan on YouTube, he deserves way more subscribers. So go check him out. Look at that. He's up to 3,800. Let's see if we can. I bet you by the end of the summer, Ivan, we could help you. I bet you. I mean, you don't need our help completely, but we'll help you, and you deserve to probably get at least 5K by the end of the summer. That's a goal.
Thank you.
Awesome, guys. Make sure you go subscribe to Ivan on his YouTube channel. Again, Eivindfx. There's a D in there. I always make the stab because sometimes we mess up his name and we always feel bad about it. But find him on YouTube, you guys. So he's got live streams going on throughout the week. So if you want more from him, go find him on YouTube and make sure to subscribe, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, Ivan. I appreciate you coming on, man. Do you have anything else you wanted to add, or are you tired out yet?
I'm flat out now.
All right.
I've done my bit.
All right, good. Well, with that said, guys, a big thank you to Ivan in the chat. And Ivan, I guess we'll see you back next week.
Yeah.
All right. See you next time, man. All right, guys. So that is all we have for today. Only 2 shows today, my show and Ivan. But at least you got 2 good ones, I think. So thank you very much for tuning in. We hit like 135, almost 140 people watching Ivan today. So that is awesome. Thank you very much for tuning in to today's stream. As always, make sure to subscribe and give it a thumbs up if you enjoy this content. It is completely free, something that we work really hard to do to put on these shows. So if you support what we do, make sure to subscribe and come back and see us again.